Okay, picture this. You're strolling down a gorgeous, sunny street in a Spanish-speaking city, and this incredible jewelry shop just stops you in your tracks. You peek in, and there it is, a piece you absolutely fall in love with. Today, we're going to give you the exact words you need to walk into that store with total confidence and walk out with a brand new treasure. Let's get right into it.
So, are you ready to turn that daydream into a real, exciting experience? Let's go through the entire process together, from that first little sparkle that catches your eye to making the final purchase.
First things first. Before we can start asking questions, we need the building blocks, right? The basic words for what we're actually looking at. So this first part is all about the absolute essentials.
All right, let's start with the items themselves. We have an anillo, that's a ring. A collar is a necklace. A bracelet is a pulsera. For earrings, you'll say aretes. A watch is a reloj, and a chain is simply a cadena. Getting these down is a huge first step.
Now, what are these beautiful things made of? Knowing your materials is so crucial for telling the shopkeeper what you want. The big ones are oro for gold, plata for silver, diamante for a diamond, and perla for a pearl. You might also run into platino for platinum or acero inoxidable, that's stainless steel. Knowing these will help you zero in on what you love in no time.
So let's put those words together. You can make a perfect, simple sentence with this little formula. Este item is the material. So if you just plug in what we learned, you can say, este anillo es de oro. This ring is made of gold. See? So simple and so effective.
Okay, you've got the vocabulary down, you're in the store, you see something sparkling in that display case, and it's calling your name. It's time to talk. Let's dive into those key opening phrases.
This right here is your opener. You've spotted some earrings you like. A great way to ask to see them is using the phrase you see here. ¿Puedo ver los pendientes? Oh, and by the way, pendientes is another really common word for earrings, just like aretes. And as you can see, it's a really direct and polite way to just say, "Can I see the earrings?" This is the perfect phrase to kick off the conversation and get a closer look at something that's caught your eye.
So you're holding the item in your hand, and wow, it's even more beautiful up close. The next logical question is, of course, about the price. For that, you're going to want this phrase, ¿Cuánto cuesta este anillo?
It's a straightforward and, let's be honest, essential question for any shopper. How much does this ring cost? And you can just swap out anillo for any other item we've learned, like collar or pulsera. Easy.
Let's say the price sounds good, and now you really want to see how it looks on you. The next step is to ask if you can try it on. For a necklace, you would say, ¿Puedo probarme este collar?
This translates perfectly to, "Can I try on this necklace?" Asking this shows the salesperson you're really interested, and most importantly, it lets you see if that piece is truly the one for you.
All right, so you know how to ask about items that you can see right in front of you. But what if you have something specific in mind that you're looking for? Well, this next part is all about describing exactly what you want.
Instead of just pointing, you can describe the style or the vibe you're after. This phrase, busco una pulsera elegante, lets the salesperson know, I'm looking for an elegant bracelet. This is going to help them narrow down the options for you big time.
Or maybe your style is a little more minimalist. If that's the case, you could say, prefiero joyas sencillas, which just means I prefer simple jewelry. This is a fantastic way to guide the salesperson to pieces that really match your personal taste.
Size is another key detail, right? If you're looking for something a bit more delicate, you can say, quiero unos aretes pequeños, which simply means I want small earrings. It's clear, it's direct, and it's super effective.
You found it, the perfect piece. It looks amazing on you, the price is right, and you are ready to make it yours. This last section covers all the essential phrases you need for a totally smooth and successful checkout. Think of this as your final checklist. First, to confirm the total price, ask, ¿Cuánto cuesta todo? Next, you'll want to check if they take credit cards. ¿Aceptan tarjetas de crédito? You'll definitely want a nice box for your new treasure. So ask, ¿Me puede dar una caja? And finally, always get a receipt. ¿Me da una factura? With these 4 phrases, you can handle the entire transaction like a total pro.
So there you have it. You've successfully navigated the entire experience. But you know, it's about so much more than just a transaction, isn't it? Every single piece of jewelry tells a story of a place, of a moment, of a memory. So the real question is, what beautiful story are you going to bring home?